Good evening and welcome. I'm Abby Banks, and this is Allison Duncan.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Battery Powered. We're so happy that you're here. Tonight is the second evening of our theme, Early Childhood Education. In Battery Powered, we as a group take on a question, and for this theme, the question is, how is the Bay Area leading innovation and shaping the future for early childhood education? And what's exciting about this theme, many things are exciting, but one thing about this particular theme in terms of how we've shaped it is all of the experts and organizations, even if they have global reach, the ones that you're going to meet, their leaders and their organizations are here. And so these are organizations that you can get involved with, giving your time, your talent, as well as we can award them on allocation night and follow their stories over the next couple of years. Tonight is our second evening in this theme, and it's the organization night. And so we're really excited because we have 5 organizations that are going to be coming to see you. Now, just to give a little bit of an overview on the theme and how we're looking at it, as we take on these themes, we take 3 different areas that we think about in terms of what are the leverage points for change, large-scale change or transformational change in the areas that we're studying. So in one key area, we have literacy skills. The other is healthy environments, and
Experiential learning.
Experiential learning, which
Yep.
I often think about as whole child, right? So in experiential learning. So tonight, you'll meet organizations who are working across that spectrum. They're going to explain to you how their work could impact one of those 3 areas. One of the things about the themes that we think about is how can philanthropy really make a difference? Now, you can think about all of the different options that you have in terms of working in philanthropy, but one of those options is actually what are the target population or the type of people that you're working for. And early education is very interesting in the sense that 90% of brain development happens before the age of 5. And so a lot of the future innovations that we hope to create here in the Bay Area are going to come from the next generation. And the type of learning experiences that they have and the type of people that have the full access to the opportunities for education are going to be our future innovators. So when we think about the potential and the power of early education, it really is at the root of the future, and it's leading our future forward. So I'm very excited to hear how the organizations are going to help us move along.
Yeah. And this theme, based on all of your nominations, we have 20 organizations that we're considering for funding. And so when allocation night happens, there'll be 20 for you to choose from. But as our team was reviewing these applications and conducting the assessments, we saw that there was this really interesting trend emerging where there was a cohort of organizations who were using technology, not just to create screen time for children, but actually to drive child caregiver, child teacher, child-child relationships and bonds. And so it was really exciting and maybe not surprising to see that here in the Bay Area, technology and accelerating technology to create outcomes for children showed up as a really interesting cluster. And so all 5 of the organizations that you're hearing from tonight are using technology as their way to make a difference in children's lives. Now next week, next Thursday, we'll have a separate organization night with organizations who have more traditional approaches, which are looking at what Allison talked about, literacy, experiential learning, and healthy environments. So I also want to flag that this is the first time with Battery Powered that we have both for-profit and not-for-profit applicants. And our legal structure allows us to make grants to for-profits and not-for-profits. And our team has reviewed the charitable purpose of all of the for-profits. So tonight you'll have 2 for-profits presenting to you. So that's a little bit different from what we've done with Battery Powered traditionally. And the last thing that's a little different is you guys are asking the questions tonight. In the past, we've had experts up on stage who ask questions, but tonight you are the experts and you are asking the questions. And so I will be identifying who can ask questions. We'll have 2 per group, and I would just appreciate if you could ask a question and not do not do a big statement or monologue, okay?
One sentence, in other words.
I might have to get rowdy with you because we definitely want to get all the content in that we can.
Yeah.
So without further ado.
It's 90 minutes. It's going to be a packed evening.
It's going to be packed. It's going to go quick. We're filming it. So if you miss anything, you can watch it and you can tell all your friends to watch it. So we'll be back with you at the end of the evening.
Yeah, so welcome.
Yeah, so welcome.